Hello, friends. How are we doing? I don't know what's going on here. 1 second. Did I fix it? I fixed it. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that happened. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I'm Stephanie, and that is Brad, and you have arrived here at Steel City MTG. Today, we play Limited here, and we are big proponents of the idea that you get the most value out of opening your booster packs if you play games with them, and you don't need a full box and 8 people in order to do that. You just need one buddy and a handful of packs, and you can have a whole lot of fun. And yeah, so I'm Steph, that's Brad, and that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to play some games with these booster packs. Usually on this channel, you can find us playing 1v1 sealed, and that is what we are going to do this evening. But we could not do this without some great sponsors, and y'all, we have 3 awesome ones. If you're buying your cards on the internet, I highly recommend that you check out Mana Pool. Mana Pool is our favorite card marketplace on the internet, and we think that they have excellent competitive prices. Their optimizer is best in class. They have really great support that is run by real humans and not weird robots named Haley. Yeah, so we think that their website's awesome, and if you think you can get your cards cheaper somewhere else, I recommend you checking it out anyway, because I think maybe you'd be surprised. Especially with big orders with optimizers and with the optimizer in place. So definitely check out Mana Pool, y'all. If you're gaming on the internet with your friends, we highly recommend that you check out Gerudo. Gerudo is a trading card game player community hub, and we're actually using their webcam gameplay interface to play games on tonight. And so it is one of our favorite places to spend time on the internet. We think you'll like it a lot too, and it's free to sign up, so make sure you do that. And then last but certainly not least, Nerd Gear is one of our sponsors, and they make some of the coolest gear out there. They make our favorite hard plastic dry erase tokens, which are awesome. They make a bunch of really fun novelty dice. They also make cool playmats. And so we have like the shiny ones that we usually use, right? That's like under this, and you can see how shiny it is. But this one is a fuzzy playmat. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's like, you know how you have like sometimes you can buy like those pillows with like the sequins and whatever that like you swipe one way, and then it's like incredibly satisfying. And I'm not normal whenever I have this. It is so soft and it's so lovely. It just is wonderful to play on. So if you have not tried fuzzy playmats before, definitely do that. I definitely recommend that you try out their fuzzy playmats. So they have a ton of like preloaded art. It is like velvety soft. It's very nice. It is very nice. I really like it. We're taking these to MagicCon with us, and I'm very excited about it. So if you would like to come and pet our playmats at MagicCon, you're welcome to. But anyway, y'all, yeah, we are going to play some Strixhaven tonight, and we are wickedly excited about it. What we'll usually do here, so if any of you are new, and first of all, welcome if you are, what we're going to do is Brad's going to go through he's going to go through a slideshow and tell us what we need to know about the limited format. Now, those of you who aren't new here have probably seen this a lot already because we've done several Strixhaven streams. So we'll do a little bit of an abbreviated version of it today, although we do have some updated prices on the money cards, which is exciting. So we'll do a little bit of just a very quick overview of what we can expect from the limited format. And then we will crack packs on camera, build decks on camera, and play a best of 3 match against each other. So that is what we have in store this evening. Princess Brad for the slideshow. Indeed. All right.
I'm fully in character.
Let's see. Let's get you over to the slideshow here, Brad.
All right. So, Strixhaven. I feel like I have already played so much of this set. I just cannot get enough. It's great. So, but Strixhaven is, if you're still not familiar with the setting, is basically set on the planet of Arcavios, but Strixhaven is a school where people can come and learn how to use magic. And there are 5 colleges, each of which we will get into. But the because as a wizard school, the set is heavily focused on instants and sorceries. Several of the mechanics really encourage you to lean into instants and sorceries, but that's not necessarily all we're going to be doing. So let's talk about what the mechanics are. We'll talk about the draft archetypes, and then we'll show you the updated pricey cards. So our first mechanic is prepared. So some creatures will look like this, where they have their text boxes split down the middle. On the left side is the creature's text box. On the right side, you'll see is either going to be an instant or a sorcery. Whenever this creature is prepared, you can cast a copy of its prepared instant or sorcery. And when you do so, that spell or that creature becomes unprepared. And that spell can only be cast again if you find a way to prepare it again. Notably, this does count as casting an instant or sorcery spell. This does count as casting a spell from exile. This is one of the core mechanics of the entire set, so it appears in all colors and is one of the ways that the set encourages you to play lots of instants and sorceries by stapling them to your creatures, and that's pretty cool. All right, next one we'll get, is an easy one that we'll go through pretty quick. It's Paradigm. This only appears on 5 cards, a monocolored sorcery of mythic rarity for each color. Essentially, when you resolve a spell with Paradigm, it is exiled instead of going into your graveyard. The first time you resolve a particular spell with Paradigm, so we're looking at a particular card name, then it creates this delayed triggered ability that at the beginning of each of your first main phases, you can cast a copy of that spell for free. And you can choose each turn whether or not you want to do it. It's just a persistent effect you get for the rest of the game. They're very cool. Next is Converge. This is another one that doesn't show up a ton. I think there's like 9 or 10 cards in the set that have this, but cards with Converge care about the number of colors of mana that you spent to cast them. They will have some sort of effect that is scales with, so the more colors you spend to cast it, the better the effects are. These appears on a lot of colorless cards in the set, as well as on some red and green cards, and exactly 1 black card. So probably not really a core theme, but it is here, and you can do fun things with it. Okay, so next, let's talk about the draft archetypes, and each draft archetype has its own mechanic. So we'll talk about what the mechanic is, as well as that archetype's strategy.
But we will do so fast.
We'll do so fast. First is Silver Quill. This is in white and black with their mechanic Repartee. Repartee is a series of triggered abilities that trigger when you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature. That can be your creature, it can be your opponent's creature, does not matter. This is a sort of tempo aggro strategy, looking to get some early creatures in play with cool Repartee triggers, and then spend the rest of the game buffing your own creatures or removing your opponent's creatures and attacking very often. Next is Prismari. This is blue and red with their ability Opus. Opus abilities trigger whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, but they give you an additional benefit if you spend 5 or more mana to cast that instant or sorcery. So this is sort of a big mana spell slinger archetype. Looking, again, you're going to want to spend like the early to mid game playing creatures that have Opus abilities, maybe getting some extra mana via treasures so that you can set up these big Opus effects where you can chain together several 5 mana value or higher spells in a row. Next is Witherbloom in black and green with their ability Infusion. Infusion is a series of abilities that care about whether or not you've gained life. So this doesn't necessarily trigger when you gain life, but the creatures might have replacement effects that are in effect if you gained life this turn, or triggered abilities if you gained life at a certain point during the turn. Basically, it's kind of a mid-rangey archetype looking to stabilize with a healthy amount of life gain so that you can set up some big creatures and efficient removal and attack often. Next, my personal favorite, and I just got a trophy with this today, so I'm loving it. It's red and white. It's Lorehold with their core mechanic Flashback. So Flashback is an alternate casting cost that appears on instants and sorceries that lets you cast the spell for its flashback cost from your graveyard. So essentially, you get to cast the spell twice, which is pretty cool. So this is sort of an aggro mid-range archetype that cares about cards leaving your graveyard and or casting spells from your graveyard. So again, you're looking to set up some creatures that have effects that capitalize on cards leaving your graveyard, and then you can use and reuse flashback spells to outvalue your opponents in the mid to late game. Next, and last is green and blue. This is the College of Quandrix with their ability Increment. Increment is a series of triggered abilities. Increment is a triggered ability that puts a +1/+1 counter on the creature with Increment anytime you cast a spell, anytime you spend more mana to cast a spell than that creature's current power or toughness. So this archetype really rewards you for curving out, playing some early creatures with Increment, and then playing big spells later. You can really use X cost spells because they can increment your creatures at all stages of the game. This is the archetype where you're going to be drawing lots of cards, playing a lot of extra mana, and just slamming down the biggest spells in the format. All right, one more slide. These are the pricey cards. So, Strixhaven, we've made it through pre-release weekend. It still hasn't even technically released yet, so the prices are rapidly in flux. But these are your big three. Both Ideation or Emeritus of Ideation and Emeritus of Woe are up some stonks. They both increased about $4 since our stream on Sunday. And then we still have Witherbloom's Bouncer hanging in there at $18.
Mm-hmm.
So if we open these cards, we're going to be pretty excited. I have not yet cast Ancestral Recall, so I am excited.
We're
for
ready
that
to cast
happen.
Ancestral Recall.
Yes.
So for those of you who do not know this, Brad and I do sell Magic cards on Manipool, and so if you go on Manipool, you can search sellers, and if you find Steel City MTG, you can find us, and that's the stuff. We usually list our cards about a day or so, or maybe sometimes the night after a stream. So if you find that we open something that's worth like $5-ish or more, we'll probably have it on there unless we are hellbent on using it in a commander deck, which might happen. But but we list cards that we open on here frequently. So if you are paying attention and you see us open some cool stuff, that's why we highlight the money cards, because otherwise it wouldn't matter that much. But yeah, we do sell our cards. So definitely check out Manipool and check out our stuff if you'd like. But yeah. Today, we're gonna play some Magic. Brad is riding a high horse today.
I am.
He is very proud of his. He's very proud of his capabilities with this set, because I made the mistake of telling him, "Hey, Brad, Strixhaven is on Arena now," and then he just dug in for 2 hours, and I didn't see him. But then he was just like, "Okay, I went 7-1." I was like,
and it was Lorehold.
Yeah. So if you want to look at his blue sky, he has his deck list there, and I'm sure he was very humble in his post.
Also, if you're interested in a neat little rules interaction that you can encounter in Lorehold, I quoted my trophy post with this cool interaction. So feel free to check that out if you want to get a strategic leg up on some of your opponents when you're playing a Lorehold limited deck.
A strategic leg.
Yep.
In case you want some strategic legs.
You don't want unstrategic legs.
You don't want unstrategic legs.
Those are not good.
That's true.
We want our legs to be very strategic.
Yeah. All right. Brad, I think it's time to crack some packs. Do you think it's time to crack some packs?
I would love to crack some packs.
Let's do this thing. Let's zoom in. All right. I'm ready.
Bammo.
A Shadow Legion. Oh my. Are you oh mying Brad's ego trip? That's what I'm oh mying. All right. Goblin Glassrite. I love this playmat, y'all. You might be able to see it a little bit better here, but look, it's it's just nice. It just feels really soft, and I can't communicate touch to you over stream, but it's so fuzzy. It's so fuzzy. It's so lovely. I love it. Anyway, all right. Goblin Glassrite, Adventurous Eater. Okay, I do like Run Behind here. I do like Run Behind quite a lot. Yeah. I find top or bottom is like really helpful.
Yeah.
Terramorphic Expanse. I can play anything I want.
You're ready.
I can play anything I
You're
want.
on your way to a Converge deck.
Hey, Wilton the Heat. This is the card that you liked.
Yes, that was part of the rules interaction.
Yeah. Tam. We love Tam. Tam is very good. Some Converge action. Prismari Charm.
I have a book.
Book friend. I have tuna. It's tuna time for me, Brad.
Gosh, it's tuna time.
Okay, so we call this tuna time because you'll see it has 2 cats on it. And this was initially spoiled in a different language. And so when Scryfall sees those cards, and it hasn't been spoiled in English yet, they just tend to give the cards really funny English names until they know what the card name is. And this one is 2 seconds after you open the tuna can. So, which is because the cats are just bolting and I think it's really fun. So we call this tuna time, even though it does not make very much sense. So, all right. You have group project. That's exciting.
Group project. I have a Shattered Sanctum. We love a rare land. My Mystical Archive is Zombify.
That thing has messed us up in several events.
Yeah.
So it's just surprise your creature is back on the battlefield again.
There's a surprising amount of creature recursion in this set.
I know. It's not surprising, but yeah, it's a lot. I have Feed the Swarm here, and I have a second copy of Prismari Charm in my deck.
Oh, wow. I have a foil Wanderoff.
I like Prismari Charm quite a lot in Forum of Amity. Okay. So we've got tuna time and 2 copies of Prismari Charm. All right, I'm ready to go for the next one, yeah?
Ooh.
You're imagining the fuzzy and it is very unsettling. It's okay. It's not for everybody. I really like it. I really, really, really like it.
Why do I? Okay.
There's a card in the set that you like. You forget the name. What does it do? Maybe we can help you out. We've played a lot of this set. Cost of Brilliance, Ellen Historian, Procrastinate. We love Procrastinate.
Oh my gosh, yeah. What a card.
What a card. Tap target creature, put twice X stun counters on it. What? At common?
Mm-hmm. Pretty
Emeritus
good.
of Woe is what you are looking for here. And it's not an adventure, remember. That's a prepared spell, and it works a little different than adventures. But it looks visually like an adventure. But it's not. It's not an adventure, and that is very important. But yes, Emeritus of Woe is what you are looking for. That's a $28 card right now.
We like it.
Embrace the Paradox, Daydream, Old Growth Educator. This is one of the signposts.
Additive Evolutions put in some work for us.
Vastlands Scavenger is a rare here in my pack. This is this has Bind to Life as its prepared spell. I can mill 7 cards and put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. That's wild. That's really cool.
That's a cool one.
And then it has Death Touch and this creature enters prepared. So.
All right. Oh, I got Mana Sculpt.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the 3rd copy of Mana Sculpt I've opened.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Nice. Pick your poison. JJ really liked this art last time. JJ, here's the fun art again of Pick Your Poison. The screaming squirrel. The existential crisis squirrel. We love the existential crisis squirrel. Following the Lumerettes. Oh, Transcendent Archaic, and it's very pretty. I do like the foil on that.
It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but like there's like a rainbow around like the frame of the card. It looks really
it does
cool
look neat,
foil.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Victor. It's good to see you.
Ooh.
All right. I'm ready for pack 3. Are you ready for pack 3?
I'm ready for pack 3.
The artist also did the bulk up. Okay, very nice. Another Goblin Glasswright. Shopkeeper's Bane. Pull from the Grave. Okay, Bogwater Lumeret. The weird little guy.
Discard. MVP.
Exiles card from your graveyard? Yeah.
Yeah, just a 2 mana 3/1 that you're totally okay with trading with your opponent's creatures. I had one game in the draft today where I played Stone Docent on 2, Stone Docent on 3, and just kept attacking every turn, and they just didn't know what to do about it, and I won. Like, here's 3/1s that are good for me if you block them. Like, what are you going to do about that?
Wild. Molten Note. I don't think I've opened this yet. This one that has flashback. Okay, Skycoach Waypoint. So we opened the green creature that mills 7 cards and puts a creature from among them onto the battlefield. It enters prepared, but it doesn't re-prepare itself. But this land could prepare it again if I want it to.
Nice.
How exciting. How exciting. It's a little clunky. Hi, Greg Shaft. It's good to see you. Growth Curve. This card messed us up during pre-release. Turns out you put this on a Terrafractal, which is the X-Cost flying Doom engine thing.
Yes.
And you play the guy that gives all of your creatures with 1/1 counters on them trample.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, you're probably not good, not in good shape, and yeah, we were not in good shape. Stormcarved Coast. We love rare lands. Sleight of hand.
Ooh, Grave Researcher.
Royal Treatment.
So this is 3 mana, 3/3 Troll Warlock. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Then if there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, this creature becomes prepared, and its prepared spell is Reanimate. So that's cool.
I don't love that for me.
But yes, Alter, I would say my attacks were stone free. They didn't even know what to do. Hop to it.
Hop to it, Bun Buns.
All right, we got a wild hypothesis. All right.
Are we cracking packs to play? We are cracking packs to play sealed.
Ooh, I got to take my princess hat off. I've
you do.
fulfilled my princessly duties.
Princessly duties. You are no longer required to give us the royal treatment.
Ha ha ha.
Reanimate your favorite casual EDH strategy. All right, yeah. Brad likes a good graveyard deck too, so he understands.
Yeah, like I know exactly what deck I'm putting that in already. Because like I feel like in a especially in a commander deck when you're like trying to do graveyard stuff,
yeah,
like that card is just reanimate every turn.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Furia really likes that. That's probably what you're putting it in. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I bet you're real excited about that.
Finger tentacle attack. Who's getting finger tentacle? Oh,
that's you, Stephanie. Oh no.
But quick shaft. I was so cozy without tentacles on my fingers. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong. Great. This is really wonderful. I love having tentacles on my fingers. This is not distressing to me in the least.
We appreciate your sacrifice, Stephanie. I feel like you're not going to be alone for too long.
Oh, well. Finding a Fourth rated us. Brad, can you do me a favor and give them a shout out because I can't type. Finding a Fourth, hello. I don't usually look like this. I'm Stephanie and that is Brad. And we are Steel City MTG. We are playing some 1v1 sealed here with real physical booster packs. We are cracking some packs right now of Secrets of Strixhaven. So you are here just in time for the good stuff. So this is pack 4 that we are cracking into right now. And chat just redeemed to give me these. So I will be doing the pack cracks with some finger tentacles on, which is really fun and easy to do. What are you doing? When you play Emeritus of Woe, can you just use Demonic Tutor straight away?
Yeah. So Emeritus of Woe enters prepared. So if you had 6 mana, you could pay 4 to cast Emeritus of Woe and then immediately pay 2 to cast Demonic Tutor.
All right, let's look at our cards, Brad.
All right.
Y'all, if you aren't already following Finding a Fourth, please do that. It's great to see you all, Raiders. All right. Rapier Wit, Landscape Painter. Okay. I keep wanting to call this Effervescence, but it's Efflorescence. Effervescence is a fun word. It's one of my favorite ones. Terrafractal. Here we go. This is the Doom engine. I feel like there's a teamer deck here. I just need fixing for the Quandrix side of that. I have fixing for the Prismari side of it. Phaedron, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for resubscribing. It is great to have you here, and I really, really, really appreciate you for supporting us. Good morning. It is stupid early. You have to be at work in 2 hours. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we'll still be live whenever you're there, so probably still be live. I don't know. Goodness gracious. Well, I hope you have a good morning. Thanks for coming and saying hi to us. Got Tam here. I do have 2 copies of Tam. I feel like...
Ooh, that's good. We love a good Tam.
Yeah, we do love a good Tam.
Ooh, I have a Dreamroot Cascade. My second.
I want a Dreamroot Cascade. Please give me one of those, world. Cauldron of Essence. I haven't pulled this one yet. This is cool. When a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And then you can pay 3 and tap it and sack a creature to return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield as a sorcery.
Also very good.
Wild card. Sleight of Hand. This is my second copy of Sleight of Hand. I feel like I'm going to really like that in my deck.
Pyretic Ritual. That's fun. Okay.
Well, that's exciting. And then I have Banishing. No freaking way!
Look at that foil Force of Will. Ooh, look at that foil Force of Will.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Brad is God's favorite. We just all need to know this. We all need to know this. Brad
All
is God's favorite.
right.
Put that in a sleeve right now.
Yeah.
Like immediately right now.
Solid strategy. And the only sleeve brand I trust.
Okay, so Raiders, you got here just in time, as it turns out. We have pulls like that all the time. You should just come to every stream because it always is. I'm just kidding. It's not like that, but wow. Can you hold that up a little bit more? I want to. Gosh. Oh wow, that's so pretty.
Cool. All right.
So do you have a deck that you're putting that in, or are we putting that on Manipool?
I don't know. I'll have to look. We'll have to see. I know
Do we have a less cool Force of Will that we're running? I know we run cool Force of Wills.
I know we do. We have some really nice
some
like
shiny
ones.
AF Force of Wills.
We'll have to look, but maybe this will be on Manipool later.
We need to live tweet that out. Somebody else can do that. I have other things I gotta do. If y'all want to take a screen grab or a clip, and you can please do that. I've got entirely too many other things to manage here. Steph used wife tone immediately. Titan's Grave. Okay. Delian Fell Emblem. Oh gosh, I can't believe you opened that.
Yeah.
I can't believe you opened that. I'm so happy that you opened it, but I can't believe you opened it.
I mean, I feel like Force of Will, not great in limited, so you don't got to worry about that.
Yeah, probably not in limited.
Unless I'm drawing a billion cards, but
yeah.
Which, we are at Strixhaven. Drawing a billion cards is a thing that could happen.
Force of Will is amazing, yeah. Fortunately, so we've been playing Commander specifically for like probably 12 years, 13 years. It's been a long time. And so Force of Will has been very good in this format since its advent. But not everybody was, I guess Force of Will has just been a good card in Magic the Gathering for a very long time because people play it in Eternal formats and things like that. But we have had a lot of opportunity to develop a collection, as it turns out. So we have a sizable number of Force of Wills in our collection, but none of them are quite that pretty, I don't think. I don't know. We do have some nice ones. There's the one with the like lady on the pirate ship. We have a couple of those. Those are neat.
That's a good one.
All right. Eager Glyph Mage. Tome Blast. Mindful Biomancer. Okay. Page Loose Leaf. I saw someone on the internet the other day that said that they were doing a stream and brewing this as a commander, and I have questions about that. Now I'm known for like bold commander choices. I can hang with that, but like one with the grandeur ability that is just, it's not even like you can meme on it like you can with some of the other grandeur things, like by making copies or whatever. Like, how are you gonna do this? I don't know. If you can swing it, do it. But it might just be like have a 2-drop mana dork in the command zone and call it good. That maybe that's the deck. See, the tentacles were kind of lucky. What's Brad's is yours. If you
That's the strategy.
Give Steph tentacles, Brad opens a Force of Will. Listen, I will happily receive tentacles all day long if it means that Brad is opening Force of Will. So if we can prove that with science, yes, we can do that. Mana curves. Yeah, I don't know how you would do that. If anybody wants to do some research about that, let me know. Joe Kilcar is rating us. Hello, Joe. Brad, will you give Joe a shout out? Joe, thank you so much for sharing your community with us. Hello, I'm Stephanie, and that is Brad, and you've arrived at Steel City MTG. We do need emotional support, Fleem. Oz, you're totally right. So Fleem is going to help give us some emotional support in this trying time. Y'all, Brad just opened a foil Force of Will.
Check this out, Raiders. Ooh.
So I need some emotional support here because I did not open a foil Force of Will, and I am just completely racked with jealousy. So, All right. Let's keep going. Growth Curve, Foolish Fate. I love the moose. What deck? So we have quite a few decks that have Force of Wills in them. So we might just do an art upgrade because we don't put Force of Will in every blue deck. We're kind of choosy about which ones we put sweaty counter spells in, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have to see if it might just be an art upgrade or an art shift, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Molten Note, and I have the Ambitious Augmenter.
Ooh, I got me a Molten Core Maestro.
Brad.
Very cool for Prismari.
Brad. Deflecting Palm.
Nice.
I love this card so much. It's a 2-mana instant. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to the source's controller. If you've never gotcha'd somebody with this spell, please purchase a copy and gotcha somebody with this spell. I can tell you that nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than hitting this. Anyway, sorry. You can talk about your lame goblin now.
No, I was going to ask if you're just going to play Lorehold now.
No, I'm probably not. Honestly, I have really good. I think I'm going to be in Teamer here because I have 2 Terramorphic Expanses and nice. I've got a couple copies of the blue-red fixer lands. I've got several copies of the Prismari Charm, and I've got some cool Quandrix cards. I feel like I've got. I just need the payoffs. I haven't found the payoffs yet.
Sure.
But I have found the engine. I'm just hoping for some good top ends here because I don't know. I have the Terrafractal, I guess, right? But I need another top end or 2, or maybe I have the top ends. I just haven't clocked them. Because I do a lot of talking while we're opening these packs. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah. All right. Anybody else sing the interjection song from Schoolhouse Rock whenever they see this card, or is it just me? It might just be me, and that's okay. But you know. All right, let's see here. Ancestral Anger. The cute little guy.
What a guy.
The cute little guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Okay. All right. Wild. You open anything fun over there?
Nothing jumping out. String Honormancer is cool.
Okay.
Living History. That was in my deck earlier today. Oh, you got a pair of Himbos.
I have a pair of what?
A pair of Himbos.
Kirill,
and then the next card.
I have Micah!
A pair of Lorehold Himbos.
Yeah! I wanted some lore about him for no reason in particular. I was interested in lore about this individual, and turns out he just really likes rocks and doesn't talk a lot. And that's like his whole personality. He just likes rocks. He talks to the ground. Hey, that's what he does. Double himbo all the way across the sky. I can't with you. Ooh, Informed Inkwright. What a card. Now, I don't know that I'm in white here, but I think this is a great card.
I have Conciliator's Duelist, who is a Corlock.
Okay, fine. Fine. Requisition Raid.
Second copy of Hop to It.
Hop to It, Bun Buns. Requisition Raid here, and then I have the Goblin Glassrite. I've got a couple copies of Goblin Glassrite, honestly. I'm feeling good about that.
I think I'll have to like double check, but I think just on volume of cards, I'm probably on Silverquill again. Yeah. But I don't know that the cards that I have are quite as good as the ones I had on Sunday.
All right. Well, let's do the thing where we zoom out again. And yeah. Go back here, and then let's go to deck building, yeah? That seems right.
That seems right. Right.
All right.
Hop to It.
We're going to put Fleam over here. Gosh, I cannot stop doing this. This is just, it's so satisfying. I'm telling you, once you go fuzzy playmat, you're not going to go back. I tell you what. You know, we're gonna put this in chat one more time. I just want you all to just know it's beautiful and it's wonderful, and you should try it out. You're back from post-stream discussion. You got to play the Bleck deck you built. Wonderful. I love that for you, Joe. It's good to have you here. We are doing some sealed tonight, and just cracked some packs, and now we're gonna be doing some deck building, and I have to do it with tentacles on my fingers. Whee! I'm good at this. I'm not good at this. All right. So creature, Micah. Relax. Okay. All right. That's good. I was wondering if you would. It wasn't feeling quite as Team Brad in here as it usually is. And so I was wondering if it would feel more Team Brad. And alas, now it does. So that's good.
Alas.
Yes.
I like it when it feels like Team Brad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
43 rares. Brad is concerned about card quality. Turns out tiny. Yeah.
I know. Like how like I don't
Brad
even know.
opened a foil Force of Will.
I did, yeah.
You want to show it off again?
I do. Look at that. Wow.
I
So
can't believe you opened.
nice.
I seriously
We're just
can't
gonna put it
believe you
right
opened
there.
that. Wild, wild, wild. So anyway, if we find that we have Force of Wills that we like better in our decks and we don't have an art upgrade decision for that, that might just end up on our mana pool store. So if any of y'all are interested in that, keep an eye out. I go like this to say keep an eye out, but it really looks ridiculous with these on. But keep an eye out. Because that might just be something that we list here soon. We'll see. All right. Gosh, I am so ready for these to be gone. Sorting cards with this on is just the worst. I'm going to put this in between these two, this Terramorphic Expanse, because that's kind of the role that it's going to fill.
Yeah, I'm like putting non-creature spells that make creatures in with my creatures as like just seems like a better way to do that.
It's going for about $100 right now. The foil version is nice.
Wow,
that's great.
All right,
I'm so down with that.
Wait, I could do the grandeur thing. I got 2 pages.
Wow, are you? You know what? I really hope you do that. Let's. I think that you should put.
Do I just
all of your effort into granduring page?
Do I just win if
I think
do
that's
that?
No, you don't. But I think that should be what you focus on tonight. I feel like that, for the people, Brad.
For chat.
Yeah, maybe. Oh goodness, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're gonna take these off. Okay. Great. You don't got Force of Will money. You're not that guy. That's good that you're not that guy. It's good that you're not that guy. It's better to not be that guy, Brad.
I am that guy.
No, I run Force of Will. I do. No, I don't run it in every deck. In fact, I think I have 1 deck that run. No, 2 decks. I have 2 decks that run it of my 18. 2 of my 18. I feel like those are good odds. They hate us because they ain't us. Yeah. No, I try to be an equal opportunity Magic playstyle enjoyer. I feel like it makes me a better opponent to people who play playstyles that other people maybe don't like, or yeah. So I got some decks that do a little bit of everything, or at least I try to have a few decks that do a little bit of everything. Let's see here. I haven't figured out a hate bear strategy that I like yet, but I think I'm closing in on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We'll see though.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going Silver Quill just on card quantity alone.
Nice. Oh, your kids are making some fun tribal decks with Lorwyn cards. Amazing. So our friend Grow Up in Game here in chat receives our bulk that we open. He's got kids, and the kids like to build decks and stuff, and so that's where our cards go. And sounds like they're having a good time. I love that. It is delightful. I agree. I'm actually going to put this over here. I don't know what I'm building. I didn't get any Silver Quill cards, like any multicolored Silver Quill cards. Yeah.
Wild.
It is wild. Okay. Yeah, we're probably not playing black and white. Badger.
Mushroom.
Nope. You assumed.
I did.
All right. Embrace the paradox.
Embrace it, embrace it.
All right. Troll druid.
Embrace the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Embrace the rainbow, taste the rainbow. Yes, exactly.
All right. Yeah, like
10.
I can sit here and goof around with, gee, I wonder what cards I'm going to play. But like all of these Silver Quill cards are like, hey, idiot, you're playing Silver Quill.
Hey, idiot, you're playing Silver Quill.
So that's what we're going to be doing today, chat.
Okay, all right.
I can counter any of Steph's spells for free and look cool while doing it. Probably not if I'm playing Silver Quill. Maybe I'll just put in some random blue cards with my Force of Will so I can just surprise Steph. No one expects the counter spell out of the Silver Quill deck.
I do. Now that you told me I should expect it.
Now that I've explained to you my plan.
So here's the deal. My top ends are shit. My best top ends across all of the colors, except for I have an X-Cost fractal in here. But across all of the colors is like this 5-drop 4/5 with vigilance. I have one singular blue creature. Yeah, the 5-drop 4/5 is my best creature. My second best creature is this 4-mana 4/3 with trample. So I think we might be boned here. But I think that what we're going to do is we're going to just really, really, really go for like we have 2 copies of Growth Curve. We have 2 copies of TAM. We have a Terrafractal. We've got some engine pieces. So we've got like the Goblin that makes treasures, so we can accelerate our mana nice and quickly. We've got the Prismari Charms, so we can, I think this is probably not going to be an Opus deck because I have 1 Opus payoff and that's really it. I think this is going to be just a normal Spellslinger kind of deck. Because my interaction is mostly going to be blue here, right? So I've got 2 copies of Run Behind. I've got a copy of Procrastinate. I've got a copy of Banishing Betrayal. 2 copies of Banishing Betrayal. I feel like that's going to be my removal here. Stuff that puts counters on creatures, I guess. Yeah, but my removal in black is all right. I have a destroy target creature, and I have destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. But like the rest of my black and black green is like not amazing. I like the Cauldron, but I don't think it's good enough. I think my pool is kind of trash. So we're going to do the best we can with said trash. And I do think that requires me playing all 3 of these colors here. And I think that's pretty evident. Now, I do have 2 of these 6-mana 3/3 Archaics. When this enters, exile target non-land permanent and an opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to the number of colors spent to cast this. And put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. So like that might not be bad here as a top end. Now it's not going to have a big body, but it is 6 mana, exile a creature, and have a 3/3 that has an activated ability. It's not awful. It's still probably not the best thing that I could be doing. Yeah, so we're gonna, but yeah, I think we have to play Teamer here. I don't think there's a way around it. So, I'm gonna just snatch up these cards here. And we're gonna see what kind of a deck we can build. I am kind of terrified. It was a Terrafractal joke. It wasn't very funny, but I almost got there. All right. And then we got Prismari Charm is removal too, I guess. Yeah. Oh, this is a creature. This Djinn Sorcerer. Okay. Brad can counter any of my spells for free and look cool doing it. Okay. Well, fine.
Darn right. I think I've got my deck here.
Already?
Yeah.
Can I convince you to think about it for like a little bit more? Or at least tell chat what you're doing so that I have some time to build here.
Yeah, so chat, I'm going to be honest. This is kind of an interesting take on Silverquill. I don't have quite as many instants and sorceries that target creatures as I would like for a normal Silverquill deck. But I do have these two copies of Dig's Inventory, which are 1 mana sorceries that target a creature, and it has flashback. So this is sort of like 4. Plus I have this Diary of Dreams, which will draw me some cards, which is cool. I think what's going to end up happening, I guess I have a couple prepared creatures as well. Though my prepared spells don't target creatures, they target creature cards in my graveyard. So I have a lot of recursion is what it comes down to. So I think what's going to end up happening is I am going to play a lot of creatures. And then when I have a lot of creatures, I will start targeting stuff with instants and sorceries so that I can just do all of my repartee stuff at once rather than doing it, every turn. It is probably not the way the set was designed. But I think looking at the cards that I have, these are my best colors. I might be able to see actually if there's any cool stuff in green that would be like, I guess I could check green or red because that has some splashes that easy splash. Like I could splash black for Witherbloom Charm, which would draw cards, gain me life. I could destroy a non-land permanent mana value 2 or less. That could be cool. Do I have cool Lorehold cards? Hero would go well with my dig site inventory, as well as Molten Note is another flashback spell that targets stuff. So that could be interesting. What would I play instead of that? Maybe I play that. Well, but I don't have anything. I don't have any good fixing it outside of, like, I have the Titan's Grave, the black green land that could make it easy for me to splash into green. What would I splash if I was going to splash green? What would I splash for? Additive Evolution has 2 green pips, so that's out. We're not doing that. Giant Growth is fun. I would kind of look for like a nice top end, which I don't seem to have in green. So maybe not. Maybe we're just doing weird Silverquill. I think we're probably just doing weird Silverquill.
Yeah.
I could maybe play this Transcendent Archaic. It's a 7 mana 6/6 with vigilance. When it enters, you draw X cards, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast it. If you draw one or more cards this way, discard 2 cards. So I could draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. I don't think that's great.
Yeah.
This Rancorous Archaic would be a 4/4 with Trample and Reach.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that makes treasures, so I'm not getting a 3rd color very easily. Unless I just play the Titan's Grave, which would then maybe give me the chance to play a 3rd color. I don't think it's worth it, though. I think we just stick with white black here with our kind of weird little mid-rangey sort of. I guess I do have Conciliator's Duelist does card draw stuff. So does Snooping Page. And I got 3 Inkling mascots. They do surveil stuff. I think this is fine. I think I'm doing great. How are you feeling over there?
Uncertain. So I'm not
Cool.
doing the things so I have a little bit of increment in here, and that's really it. This is gonna just be like a tempo-y, little bit of control-y kind of deck here. It's
Okay.
not, and I have some card draw. I've got a
Did you get any
my
converge
top end,
cards?
I just don't have top ends. I have these are top ends here, and that's not really good enough. Huh?
Terrafractals is a nice top end.
Right. So I've got some decent removal down here. These are a hard removal. These can be removal, or they can be like surveil 2 draw 1, which is nice at instant speed. And then I've got some like card selection. Embrace the Paradox is just an expensive draw 3 cards, put a land on the battlefield thing. I like the idea of maybe doubling that with Micah. I have 3 things that make treasures that I maybe could do some cool things with Micah with. Got a lot of creatures that give me card advantage, so I think I'm just going to draw a lot of things and try to find a Terrafractal or try to find a, just try to find the 16, one of the 16 or a couple of the 16 creatures that I have, and remove the creatures that you have from the board and try to pull through. Yeah, it doesn't look like you have a great top end either, so I feel like.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't. I carve out at 5, and I have really like Johnny's response is really kind of a 2-drop. So I have a 5-drop, and then everything else is 4 or less.
Yeah, I really am playing the heftiest creatures that I can here, and chicken salad deck. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. I'll be honest with you. So that's what 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 3. So I have 6 cards that make red. I have 6 cards that make blue. I have 6 cards that make green, and I have 2 Terramorphic Expanses. I think I'm doing okay here. But I want one more blue here, probably. Yeah. Okay. So 14. I have 18. I don't want 18. I want these. I don't know why I'm shuffling my basic land stack. That was really unsmart of me.
No.
Okay. So let's officially give our elevator pitches. Let's both be more confident than what we were when we gave our initial ones. And then we will we'll start some jambling with you all so you can predict who you think is going to win. All right. So friends, today I am playing a Teamer Monstrosity. I have a lot of card draw and card selection in here, so I'm hoping that will help me draw into my answers and draw into the few big creatures that I do have, so that I can get them out on the battlefield faster than Brad and try to win the game that way. I have some questions about how this is all going to go, but I don't know. I feel like there's a chance that I pull through, because I think his pool was kind of a little weird too. I do have some nice removal. I do have some nice card draw. I think my hand's going to be full the whole game. So yeah, we're gonna just see how it works. We're gonna see how it works. Yeah, and I have the fixing to support the 3 colors. So that is where we're at.
All right. I am playing Silver Quill. A little bit also not quite exactly what the archetype is meant for. I do have a lot of creatures with repartee triggers, as well as a few instants and sorceries with flashback. My removal is like no strings attached, universal removal, get rid of that creature. So that's nice. I also have 4 separate creature recursion effects. And 2 of them are potentially repeatable. So I do believe that even if Steph gets rid of my creatures, I will be able to get them back pretty reliably. So the goal is going to be to set up a board state with a good number of repartee triggers, and then have a turn or 2 where I kind of play all of my instants and sorceries that target stuff to get myself across the finish line. And that is the plan.
Yeah.
I am going to start the jambling.
All right, friends. So this is the part of the show where we let you tell us who you think is going to win tonight, and you can put some channel points in, and according to how confident you are in your decision making. Hi, Kyoji. It's good to see you. You're here just in time for jambling. So we are. I'm playing Prismari weird stuff. Brad is playing Silver Quill weird stuff, and that's what we got here. So who do you think is going to win? Well, it's not really Prismari. It's Prismari and Quandrix. I'd have a considerable number of green cards. We're playing Teamer good stuff. Or Teamer okay stuff. Well, if you just put 10 points on Team Steph as of right now, it's low risk, high potential reward. Just saying.
I do have 100% of the vote so far, but
You
there's
do.
only one voter so far, so that's
It's
to be
true.
expected for only.
Get in
one
there,
voter.
friends. Okay, all right. We do have some.
All right, it's a little. We've evened it up.
It's even now. All right, all right, all right. Brad, these pulls are weird tonight. These pulls are really weird tonight. That foil force of will just really has me twitching a little bit.
It is yeah, that was a nice pull. I think probably the or almost certainly the nicest card we've opened out of all of our Strixhaven pulls so far.
So oh yeah, you want to show Kyoji? Kyoji wasn't here when you opened it.
Oh yeah. Check this out. Ta-da! Look at that.
Wild.
Wow. So cool.
So, question for you all. Do you think that we're going to see more game changers in Commander now that there are so many of them that were reprinted in the Mystical Archives? Do you think we're going to see an increase in people playing brackets 3 and 4 and maybe fewer people playing brackets 1 and 2?
Oh, I don't know.
Because there are so many game changer cards that are in these. You sure hope so. You like big swingy magic. I know that about you. Mr. Hullbreaker Horror over there.
All right. Yeah, I think this is gonna be an interesting game or series of games here, Steph.
You know, I think so too, Brad. I think so too. I'm gonna shuffle my lands together and then I'm gonna shuffle everything else in. Goodness gracious.
Kyoji did 3 pre-release events this weekend and heard someone force of will someone's 2-drop.
I mean, depending on the 2-drop it is. There's that 2-drop white rare creature that makes inklings when you repartee.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'd counter the crap out of that. Absolutely, I'd force of will that. That is, and especially if I'm playing like Quandrix and Prismari in this format, both draw so many cards.
So the other really weird thing about Force of Will in this format is both of the big mana archetypes care about how much mana you spent to cast the spell rather than just the spell's mana value. So like I feel like there are like in an alternate universe of Secrets of Strixhaven where those archetypes care about mana value, like Force of Will would be like really good. Like I don't even care what I'm countering because I'm just getting a free Opus trigger or a free increment on all my creatures. But not in this version.
No. All right, friends. Get some of those channel points in there if you want to participate. 5K versus 4.8K right now. Blue-green cares about mana spent. Red-blue cares about the mana value. Yeah. Technically.
Actually, I don't...
Huh? You think Prismari is...
Like...
Actually, no. I do think both of those are the amount of mana spent. Because otherwise X-cost spells are...
Yeah, if 5 or more mana was spent to cast that. So the Opus reads when you cast an instant or sorcery spell, but if 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell.
Yep. All right. I think Jambling is over. Or almost over?
Yeah, there's a few seconds. We're in the closing minutes.
Closing minutes?
Closing minutes. The closing.
Okay, here we are. All right. How did it shake out?
It is dead even.
No, really?
50% split.
Wild.
Yep.
So like 6,000-ish points?
Yeah, 6,000. I guess like looking at, so it says 6K for both of us, but looking at the point spread, Team Steph would get 1.99 points per point bid, and Team Brad would get 2.01 points per point bid.
I see. Okay.
Marginal greater confidence in me.
Okay, all right. So, let's roll to see who goes first, right?
Yes.
I need to keep this on the mat.
I have a 6. Not very good.
I have a 2. It's less good than the 6.
All right. I'll take the play, baby.
Okay, fine. Marginally greater confidence in stuff. It would. It would.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. I'm bad at numbers.
Fuzzy playmat, fuzzy playmat. Look at this. Look at. Tell me you wouldn't just be doing this the whole game. Like you can like make like little. I don't know. Like I can make a little smiley face or something. You see? Look, there's a little smiley face. Look how cute he is. All right. Anyway, sorry. I'm done. I will keep this starting hand.
I've got a really good starting hand here, Steph.
I've got a starting hand that is fine.
I don't draw. Well, I played Commander last night, so clearly.
So
all right.
Clearly that means you have forgotten all of the rules of Magic
I don't
the
understand
Gathering.
how this game is played anymore. I'm going to play a Swamp and pass.
Does it have Brad's chest hair accurately on the playmat? No, almost certainly not.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it would be a different kind of playmat if you had that. Yeah. All right, I will draw for turn. I am also glad it brings me joy. I will play a Spectacle Summit tapped, and I will pass the turn.
All right, Steph.
All right, Brad.
I don't want to say that I've already won the game, but
are you playing your 2-drop book?
I do but I do have a turn 2 Stone Docent, so you're in trouble.
Whatever, man.
So for the uninitiated, this is a 3/1. I can pay a white and exile it from my graveyard to gain 2 life and surveil 1. And I will pass. Admittedly, not as good in a Silver Quill deck, but still pretty okay.
All right, I'm going to pay 2 to cast the Mindful Biomancer. When it enters, I gain a life.
Bing.
Bink. Okay, great. I will pass the turn. This is a 2/2, and I can pay 3 to give it +2/+2 only once each turn.
Draw. Land. I'm going to combat.
Yeah.
Here's 3.
I'll take 3.
And then I will play this Inkling Mascot. 2/2, when I cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature. This creature gains flying until end of turn, and I surveil 1. And I will pass.
Untap. And draw.
They say it'd be better if he was a sober docent.
All right.
Well played, Alter. Well played.
I will play a mountain. And I am going to go to combat.
Yep.
I will attack you with this here 2/2 that has an activated ability.
I will not block it.
Sounds great. You'll take 2.
I'll take 2. Untap. Draw. Land for turn. I'm going to combat.
Yeah.
I got 5.
I'm going to respond.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 3. To cast Run Behind, we're going to target the guy on the left.
My Stone Docent?
Yeah.
But that doesn't put it in my graveyard,
It sure
Stephanie.
doesn't. It puts either on the top or bottom in your library, buddy. Which one do you want?
I'm going to put it on the bottom.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably don't want to draw that, so... I thought that was kind of a good play for that one. I'll take 2, though, unless you have something you want to target.
Nah, you got
Okay.
2. 2's good. Then I am going to begin my book fort.
Your Uncle game is stronger than your Magic game. Yeah, that's fair.
This is a Diary of Dreams. It's an artifact book. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I put a page counter on it. I can pay 5 and tap it to draw a card, but it costs 1 less to activate for each page counter that's on the artifact.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Okay, untap. Draw. I will play an island. I will pay 2 mana to cast the Goblin Glassrite. This creature enters prepared. All right. I learned that on the back of the little punch-out squares in the pre-release kits, they have little larger prepared things that are easier to see on stream. So I kind of like that. So we are using those tonight. And then I am going to pay 2 To cast a landscape painter. This also enters prepared. Combat.
Yep.
I would like to attack you for 2.
Take 2.
It is your turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. I say. I will play a swamp, and I am going to cast the Stirring Honormancer.
Okay.
This is a 4/5. When it enters, I will look at the top X cards of my library, where X is the number of creatures I control. Put one of those cards in my hand and the rest of it in my graveyard.
Don't like that.
So I'll look at
That's
2.
your top end.
I'll look at 2 cards, put one in my hand and the other in my graveyard. I will put this Plains in the graveyard. And I will pass to you.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Okay. I will play a land for turn. Oh. 4/5, you say?
4/5.
2 mana. To cast Growth Curve.
Oh.
I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on this, then double the number of counters on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 1 to make a treasure. With this guy. And then I am going to go to combat.
Yeah.
I would like to attack you with this presently 4/4.
Yeah. I do not want my Honormancer to die, so I will not block.
I figured you might not want your Honormancer to die, and that brings me joy. I would then, second main, like to pay 3 to cast the Shopkeeper's Bane. When it attacks, I gain 2 life.
All right.
It is your turn. I know exactly how I'm going to meme on you for the rest of the game, and it's with this stupid Mindful Biomancer.
Draw. About that.
You're gonna get rid of it?
Your Mindful Biomancer is gonna wander off. I'm gonna exile target creature.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Put page counter on my Diary of Dreams, and I have a repartee trigger from my Inkling mascot.
Yeah.
We will keep that on the top. And then I will
Attack so I can stack block you?
go to combat. I got a 2/2 flyer.
I'll take the 2.
Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I control 2 or more other lands. Thank you, Storm-Carved Coast.
Wow.
I will pass the turn. I have effects at your upkeep.
Oh, I don't like that.
I know.
Untap. Upkeep.
I would like to pay 6. To put 2 stun counters. Put a stun counter on each of your creature and tap them.
Oh.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards.
I didn't like that, Stephanie.
I know. You like how I did that during your upkeep, so that you have 2 more turns without those creatures? I like that.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't
Anyway,
like
do your thing.
it. All right.
Perfect mana based team stuff. I know. My mana base is good. It's very mana based, as it were.
Oh, I like that. All right. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to play this Imperious Ink Mage.
Okay.
A 3/3 with Vigilance. When it enters, I'll surveil 2.
Okay.
Let's put Poisoner's Apprentice in the graveyard. Nope. That card can go on top. Then I will pay 3, and I will cast the Grave Researcher. This is the 3/3. At the beginning of my upkeep, I surveil 1. Then if there are 3 or more creature cards in my graveyard, it becomes prepared, and its prepared spell is Reanimate.
Okay, yummy.
Pass the turn.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to draw. Okay. I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to pay... Actually, I'm not going to play a forest. I'm smarter than that. I'm going to pay 4 to cast Tam.
Hi, Tam.
I will play a land for turn to prepare her.
Where did my other prepared thing go? My life is in shambles.
Okay, here it is. Okay. And I can draw a card and gain a life. So I'm going to pay 2 and unprepare her to draw a card and gain a life. So your stats on your creatures over there are?
They're both 3/3s.
Beautiful. I have this 4/2 with trample that would like to attack you. I gain 2 life when it attacks.
I will stack block.
Sounds great. I would like to kill the thing that has reanimate on it.
You got it.
And I will pass the turn to you.
Untap. These are unstunned. Draw for turn. How big are your creatures over there?
4/3. 2/1, 2/2.
Okay. I will go to combat
Okay.
with this 3/3.
Okay. I will take 3.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pay 4 and cast the Cheerful Osteomancer. This creature enters prepared, and its prepared spell is Raise Dead, a 1-mana sorcery that returns a creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
Yeah.
I am just going to go ahead and cast Raise Dead on the Grave Researcher
I'm sure you will.
to get it back to my hand. That is an instant or sorcery, so I will put a page counter on my diary, and I will pass to you.
Okay.
Dear diary, today I put a page
How
counter.
big is the thing on the far left there?
4/2.
4/2. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to pay 1 to cast the Ambitious Augmenter. He's so ambitious, and he augments things. And then I am going to pay 4 to cast the Tackle Artist, which is a 4/3 with trample and has an opus ability. I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on my Ambitious Augmenter. He's so ambitious.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad. It's good to see you. I have 2 mana open. I feel like this works fine. It's 4/2 and a 3/3.
Yep.
I would like to attack you with Tam.
How big is Tam?
Tam is a 4/3.
Block with my 4/2.
Sounds great. We'll trade. It is your go.
All right.
Dear diary, I was mean to Steph. Also force of will. Brad, probably. Yeah. Hi, Dad, Brad. It's good to see you.
Draw. Okay. So you have a 2/2, a 2/2, a 2/1, and a 4/3?
2/2, 2/2, 2/1, 4/3. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you with a 3/3 and a 4/5.
Okay. I'm going to take 7.
Okay. Then
The time for blocking is not now. The time for blocking is later.
I will pay 3. And I will cast the Grave Researcher. And I will pass to you.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Okay. I will pay 5 mana to cast Embrace the Paradox. Draw 3 cards, and I may put a land card from my hand on the battlefield tapped. This is going to proc this. This is going to get 2 1/1 counters.
Yeah.
This is a 5 or a 6/5 with trample now. 1, 2, 3. I will play this Spectacle Summon on the battlefield tapped. I will then pay 2 mana. I'm sorry, that increments this. This is incremented. I will then pay 2 mana to cast another Goblin Glass Rite. This enters prepared. I will pass the turn to you. I feel more comfortable with blocking now.
All right. I'll pay 3 and tap my Diary of Dreams to draw a card.
Yeah.
All right. Untap.
Docs come in pairs, yeah.
Untap. Draw. Oh, sorry. At the beginning of my upkeep, I surveil 1. I will put that in the bin. I only have 2 creatures in my graveyard, so my grave researcher is not prepared. Then we'll draw for turn. All right.
All right, friends, we do have an ad coming up here. So for those of you who are subscribed, you'll get to listen to the secret podcast for 90 seconds. And otherwise, we'll see you in 90 seconds, friends.
Play an Inkling mascot.
Secret podcast. Secret podcast. Another Inkling mascot.
Yep.
Inkling mascot.
And I will also play. How many cards do you have in your hand, actually?
2.
2? That's probably fine. I will play the Lecturing Scorn Mage.
Yeah.
1/1 with repartee to get a 1/1 counter.
Okay.
Your tackle artist now has 5 toughness.
It does.
Ooh. I don't like it.
I know.
I will pass the turn.
Beautiful. Love to see that. Drawer. Okay. I will play a forest. I will pay 2 mana to cast. No, I will not. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna unprepare this, and we're gonna draw 2 cards. We're gonna do the thing here, where we put 2 more counters on this. So this is now an 8/7.
Oof.
Feels good. Da-da-bum-bum. Okay. I will pay 1 to make a treasure. And then, oh, sorry, this is supposed to go up 1. Bink. I think
Your tackle artist gets a counter, right?
that's right. So this is now a 9/8 with trample. I feel like that's kind of good. So I would like to attack you with this 9/8 with trample.
Bum ba bum ba bum.
I have achieved large. It's
bum,
true.
Bum.
At long last.
I would like to block your 9/8 with a 3/3, a 4/5, and a 1/1 for a total of 8/9.
So that deals 8 damage. Okay, beautiful. I will respond. I'm going to pay 2. I would like to deal 1 damage to your. I'm sorry. I'm going to return your. I'm going to return your 3/3 to your hand.
Okay.
And yeah, and then we can go to damage.
All right.
I have 9/8 here.
So I have 6 toughness. So I'll take 3.
Yeah.
Both my goobers die.
Yeah. This is gonna get an. I'm sorry. You'll take 4 because this gets a counter.
Oh. Ow.
Second main. I'm gonna pay 2 to play a newt. I got better. And I will pass the turn.
All right. I'm gonna draw another card off my diary.
Please do.
Boop. Okay. Then on tap, upkeep. I will surveil 1. Yeah, that can go in the graveyard. Then I have 3 or more creature cards in my graveyard.
Uh-huh.
So my Grave Researcher is prepared.
Beautiful.
All right. Then we draw for turn.
Yeah.
Swamp. Do I want to... How badly do I think what I want to do is I want to go... Actually, let's do it this way. Let's play... Oh, no, I can't do it that way. Cool.
Good evening, Arizona Angels. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well.
I'm going to pay a black to cast Reanimate.
Yep.
Trigger on Diary of Dreams. I'm going to target the Melancholic Poet.
We do need emotional support in this trying time, Arizona Angels. You are totally right about that. So here we are. Everybody say hi to Fleem. Here he is. He's here to give us some emotional support. We'll put him right here.
Then I'm going to pay 4. And your Tackle Artist, Steph, is going to wander off.
Okay.
And exile it.
Okay.
Another counter on my thing, as well as
Giving your guys flying.
You will lose a life and I will gain a life.
Oh, I don't like that.
And then these 2 fly and I will surveil 1 twice.
Yeah.
I'll keep that on top for both. Cool. Then we'll go to combat. I feel like I should try.
Terrifying for Brad. It's true. It's true. This should be very terrifying for you, Brad. I have a flying blocker here.
Oh man. Well, we'll see if you want to block my Inklings.
I don't. I can't. So I will take 4.
Pass to
I
you.
don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about this. Draw. Okay. Land for turn. 1, 2, 3. For the Vast Land Scavenger.
Oh.
As Death Touch, this creature enters prepared. How many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
Okay. It enters prepared, but it can cast the Fun Mill spell. So I'm gonna just pay 5. And we're gonna kick this up. So I'm gonna cast that Fun Mill spell. We're gonna mill 7 and put a creature from among them onto the battlefield. We are gonna get the Tenured Concoctor. It's a 4/5 with Vigilance.
Okay.
The rest are gonna go into my graveyard. So I've got Tam, I've got the Terrafractal, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. All right. You have 9 life.
I have 9 life.
You are blocking my biggest creature. You are blocking my second biggest creature, which are not large. You would take 5 if I swung out here. The best that I can do is put you in a position where... Because if you stack block here, it's 5 damage.
Yeah, I've got a 2/2 and a 3/3.
Okay. All right. I don't know what I'm doing here. These should go this way. I'm a chaos tapper when it comes to my lands. But okay, so we have yeah, we have a 5/5 coming at you.
Okay.
And you know what? No, we have a 1/2 coming at you as well. It's Death Touch.
Oh, the 1/2 has Death Touch, huh?
Yeah. Aggro lizard. Or
So
newt. It's not really lizard.
that would be 6 total.
It would be 6 total.
And how many cards do you have in hand?
I have 1 card in hand.
1 card. You don't have Giant Growth. I'm not going to block.
Okay, you'll take 6.
Go to 3.
I will pass the turn to you.
All right. I'm going to draw a card. And then untap.
Just fork a lightning strike twice. Yeah.
Surveil.
This game has actually been close. I just feel like neither of us are doing... Well, you're kind of doing the silver quill thing.
Prepared.
And I guess I'm kind of doing the big spell thing over here. It's like a little bit.
Okay, so in order for this to go the way that I want, I kind of need to draw a spell that targets
Which means you don't have one right
a
now.
creature. So I am going to draw with my diary. That's not it. I am going to play. Oh, I'm stupid, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine.
Damn straight I am.
Play Conciliator's Duelists. When it enters, I draw a card, and each player loses a life.
I don't like that.
And then I'm going to cast a Johnny's Response, targeting one of your tapped creatures
Okay.
to destroy it. We'll do the newt because I don't like that one.
Okay.
I lost a life when my little goober entered. But when I target, whenever I cast an instant spell that targets, I can exile a creature. I will exile this,
and your things get.
and we'll each lose a life again.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm dead even before that. Okay, fine, fine. Okay, I did end up doing better than what I thought I was going to. Now I do weirdly think my second copy of Growth Curve probably needs to go in the deck.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does. So what do I take out for that? I don't know what I take out for that. I don't feel like these Goblin Glass Rights were actually that helpful. So maybe I take that out for a Growth Charm or Growth Curve. Okay. Okay. All right. It's fine. Everything's fine, Team Steph. We just needed to get that one out of our system tonight. We're doing great. Everything's fine. See, the last game, you missed the Gamba. Oh yeah. But you like the back and forth games. Yeah. I feel like we every game that we've had, not everyone, but like almost everyone that we've played, a higher concentration of games than usual have been great games for this. The board got constipated. It wasn't according to plan. You still have faith. Yeah, I agree. When I tapped his 2 creatures down and then he immediately played 2 more creatures, I was like, huh, I did not like that. That did not spark joy.
Bodies for days.
I also did not like that you exiled my WinCon.
I mean, it's not my fault they wandered off.
It is your fault that he wandered off.
You just got to get WinCons that are more
explicitly your fault that he wandered
focused
off.
on the task at hand.
It is nobody else's fault that he wandered off besides yours, in fact. Gosh, yeah. Y'all, really quickly, Brad, can you start a poll for us? I would like for you all to help me out. So Sunday, when we stream again, we are not going to play Secrets of Strixhaven on Sunday just because we've played a lot of Secrets of Strixhaven. We're just going to do a night where we change things up. I have some options for you. And the options are Final Fantasy. These are good options. Modern Horizons 3 or a mystery set. A set that you do not know what it is until you vote for it, or unless you vote for it. So it could be anything. It could be like Battle for Zendikar. It could be, I don't know. It could be Edge of Eternities. It could be Spider-Man. It could be Turtles, Lorwyn Eclipse. It could be so many things. But yes, we have the options of Final Fantasy, Modern Horizons 3, or Mystery Set. Let us know what you think. We would love for you to vote and help us figure out what we're playing. So we'll leave these up here for right now.
The poll is live.
Yes, the poll is live. Get those polls going.
Alter, I did not want to be tackled. That was getting tackled was going to be a one-way trip to me losing the game town.
And I like when you go to that town.
I don't like me.
That's like my favorite town for you to go to. I really, really,
it's
really
not
like
a nice
when
place.
you go to that town.
Me winning the game town is a lot nicer.
Well,
The
see,
weather's great. They have my favorite foods and drinks.
it has a capacity of 1, and currently, and I would like to reside there. So we cannot both reside in Wilmington town.
This town ain't big enough for the
It
both
ain't
of
big
us.
enough for the both of us. Nope, it sure ain't.
All right. Are you gonna go first this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first this time. All right, Duke. Well, you just got here, so I'm on Teamer, and Brad is on Silver Quill.
Silver Quill, but I have 2 copies of Stone Docent, so we're
We
doing
also have a
great.
poll in chat. So if you want to help us figure out what we're playing on Sunday, please vote. Final Fantasy, Modern Horizons 3, or a set that you don't know what it is until you vote for it. 3 really, really, really good options, or 2 really, really, really good options, and 1 really interesting one. So I figured choosing 2 that are really good would be interesting for this. But yeah,
Oh no, my magic cards.
we'll
Come
see
back.
what you all pick. Because I mean, you might just like, honestly, Final Fantasy and Modern Horizons 3. It's 2 of my favorite ways to play limited right there.
Stone Docent does rock. Yeah, dude, I'm on a little bit of a bit of an abnormal Silver Quill build. I don't have quite as many like instants and sorceries or prepared creatures that I would like. So it's kind of the strategy I'm going for is more get all my repartee stuff out and then try to trigger it several times in a single turn. It's gone okay so far, but it's only been 1 game, so who knows what's going to happen next.
All right. We're gonna get these in frame a little bit here, and then that way we can have some play space. I can't keep that. I got a mulligan.
I'm keeping mine.
I don't like this. I don't like this. This is not good.
Already looking good for Team Brad.
But you don't want draft chaff. Well, if you were here earlier, Brad opened something that could be possibly categorized as not draft chaff.
Ta-da!
He's really good at magic, I guess. Yeah.
So shiny.
Yeah.
We're very excited.
Brad's very excited.
I mean, you're excited.
He's the sweaty counterspell player of the bunch. I am the good person.
I
in
feel
this
like
relation. No, I'm just
you would be
kidding.
less excited if it was in my limited deck, but since it's not, it's just big value.
He's not playing it. I mean, he's not playing blue, so there it is, just sitting there looking at him. All right, friends, get those votes in. Right now, it's 3 for Final Fantasy, 3 for Modern Horizons 3, and 4 for Mystery. If anything is tied at the top, I will choose. I will choose myself. All right.
I didn't know you were an option.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you for that. I knew exactly what you were going to say there, and I just,
I'm funny.
No, you're not. I will keep this hand. This is a good hand. I will put this under and call it good. I am going to crack this Terramorphic Expanse for an island, and I will pass the turn.
Duke, Steph opened a copy of Tuna Time today as well.
I did open Tuna Time. Not playing Tuna Time because my white cards were actual garbage, but Tuna Time is here. Well, we have a lot of people for Mystery. We have a lot of people who like to live on the edge when there are 2 amazing limited options here.
Quick, Light, vote in the poll for what we're playing on Sunday. There's still time.
There is still barely time. All right. The poll has concluded.
Mystery wins.
6 mystery votes. So we are not playing Modern Horizons 3. We are not playing Final Fantasy. We are playing whatever possibly goes in here. And what goes in there turns out is Lord of the Rings.
Whoa!
OG Lord of the Rings.
Here we go.
So we are playing this on Sunday. So tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your siblings, tell your grandma, tell everybody. Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth, sealed on Sunday.
Time to open up the One Ring. Let's go.
I'm really excited about this. We found these packs for a really, really, really reasonable price from a Maniple seller. And we like got in touch with them and like they're friends with us now. It's like this cute little wine bar, like gaming wine bar out in Seattle. They're adorable. It's called U Wine Bar. I will put some links and stuff on socials whenever we're advertising for this stream. So keep an eye out on that because they are a great store. But yeah. How fun this will be. Okay, great choice, everybody. Honestly, any of those 3 choices would have been amazing, but you chose a good one. All right. I did my land thing. Is it my turn?
Yes, I played a plains.
All right. I will draw. I will play a forest, and we're going to pay 2 for a newt. And I will pass the turn. 3 banger sets to pick one. I agree. We have a good stock. And these are all things we have duplicates of, which is cool. We have Oh, I want to show you all what we got in the mail recently. Now, we're not playing this on Sunday or really anytime soon. It's going to be a like a special event kind of thing. We haven't figured out what exactly it's for yet, but hold on. Okay, we've actually got quite a few things that I want to show off. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so first of all, we have full block OG Innistrad here. So we have
I'm very excited.
Innistrad, Dark Ascension, and Avacyn Restored. 2 packs of each, which is cool.
I think that is of the things we have, the thing I'm the most excited for.
And then we have OG Mirrodin Besieged, which means full block, 4 packs of Mirrodin Besiege, 4 packs of Scars of Mirrodin, and 4 packs of OG New Phyrexia. Wild.
Pretty cool.
And then, last but certainly not least, and these are from that wine bar that I was telling you about. Turns out they have Wizards employees that when they stop working at Wizards, they want to sell their product and they sell to this wine bar. So we have OG Zendikar block, full block sealed. So we've got 4 packs of Zendikar, 4 packs of Worldwake, and 4 packs of Rise of the Eldrazi.
Going back to my introduction into the game.
So we have some cool stuff in our arsenal, y'all. I just want you to know. So there's going to be some cool events coming up later this year. We got to figure out now. May is like a really busy month for us, right? For conventions and stuff. But like, I'm just saying the ceiling for what we're going to be doing this year is very high. I just need you all to know. I just need you to know.
You better get ready.
But yes, on Sunday, we're going to play Lord of the Rings and it's going to be great. I know that kind of sounds like a wet fart now and I've showed you all of those things, but really Lord of the Rings is going to be so good. All right. Noxious Newt, you've played your 2-drop. Is it my turn?
Yes, I will pass.
I will draw.
The game-winning play of turn 2 Stone Docent.
Okay. I will play a mountain. And I will pass the turn to you. I have effects on your upkeep.
Oh, this again? All right, untap.
I would like to run behind. That creature you can put on the top or bottom of your library.
Put it on the bottom.
Making you make that decision with that is great.
Wait. Stop.
I also didn't play then. Brad was in it starting at Rise of the Eldrazi. So Brad also missed OG Zendikar, but also didn't start drafting really or playing limited until like Return to Ravnica. So
yeah, I think my first pre-release was Core Set 2011.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do another pre-release until significantly later.
Yeah.
I did decide to put it on the top stuff.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
okay. I time walked you.
You did.
4 mana time walk.
But I think it does a really good job of blocking that newt. So I'm gonna run it out as my anti-newt tech, and then I will pass to you.
Untap. And draw.
Yeah, I remember the thing for my introduction into Magic, because I started playing Magic at a time when I had a summer job as a lifeguard, so I had a lot of disposable income because I had no responsibilities, um, and my brother and I would just buy boxes of World Wake trying to open Jace the Mind Sculptor, so because it was just like if you opened Jace the Mind Sculptor, you could flip it and get your money back for the box.
Yep.
It was wild.
All right. I'm going to pay 2 mana to cast the Landscape Painter. It enters prepared. And then I am going to pay... Nope. I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
I'd like to attack you with this 1/2 newt.
I would like to block with my 3/1.
Sounds great. Then I'd like to pay 2 to cast the Goblin Glass Right as enters prepared. And I will pass the turn.
Draw.
First was Scars of Mirrodin. Okay, so we just showed you something very nostalgic then. This one.
I'm going to play Rehearsed Debater. 3/3 Vigilance. When I repartee, this gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Pass.
Okay, untap. 3/3.
3/3.
Drawer. Okay. Okay. I will pay 1 to make a treasure. That's a money. You can't tell because I wiped it off. Beautiful. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
I didn't like the
I say.
Fell in love with Phyrexians early. Yeah. Okay. Turns out that's fair. You also ripped 3 mythics in your first pre-release. Okay. That's great. Now, I loved getting pre-release kits back in the day because I think it's still the case now, that in the past, at least, it was, you had 1 rare per pack and you had at best like 3 mythics per box, right? Because you like 3 or 4 mythics per box because it was like 1 in every 8 packs was a mythic or something like that. And the boxes were seeded such that you didn't get more than that. Like you didn't open a box full of mythics or whatnot. Like it was kind of like planned that way or collated that way on the print sheets. But fat packs and pre-release kits were not that way. So the variance was more. And so if you could, you could have some really solid pre-release kits or some really solid fat packs back in the day. You could also just have absolutely nothing. Like the variance was significant, but yeah. So that's why I liked opening them, because I felt like my destiny was a little bit more in control, like more in my control there, even though it was way less than my. Anyway, I just felt like the outcome was not predetermined, and that was good. Anyway, you have a 2/2 that has repartee for game drain.
Yeah, this is Melancholic Poet. I'm gonna read the flavor text in a very moody voice.
In a very what kind of voice?
Moody.
Oh, I thought you said needy.
No. We celebrate our sadness because it reminds us of the true value of being alive. There we go.
That was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't
quit your day job, but like you're doing that was good.
I wouldn't. I just I was overcome by emotion and I had to speak it into existence.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of being overcome with emotion, I'm going to cast Dig Site Inventory. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on target Rehearsed Debater and give it Vigilance until end of turn.
Okay.
Which is redundant because it already has Vigilance, but it'll also get an additional +1/+1 until end of turn, and you'll lose a life and I'll gain a life.
Beautiful. All right, chat, we have an ad coming up here. So if you're subscribed, you will not experience this. But those of you who are, or who are not subscribed, you get 90 seconds to just like kind of vibe for a little bit. We'll be back in 90 seconds. But those of you who stay here are going to hear the secret podcast. Secret podcast. Secret podcast. Through the ad break. Secret podcast. Okay.
I'm attacking you for 5.
Fine. I'll take 5.
Welcome to the Secret Podcast. Here's 5 damage. Pass turn.
I did not like this. I do not support this. Okay. Land. I will pay 5. And unprepare this creature to draw 2 cards. Beautiful. I will pass the turn to you. You want a secret podcast sticker?
Tap.
Sure. I can work on that. We won't have it for Vegas, but maybe. Yeah, I'll see if I can figure something out.
Bum bum ba bum bum.
But for DC, maybe for DC.
I'm gonna flashback dig site inventory.
Squid stuff. Okay. Can you lift up the Soldier Boy's hat, please?
Yeah.
It's caught on the tentacles here. Thank you. Okay.
All right. So
All right. We're squiddy. Okay.
Flashing back, dig site inventory. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on Melancholic Poet and give it vigilance until end of turn.
Oh, Brad, you got to be Brad's idol.
Okay. I'll be my idol. There we go.
These are really nice. I got to sit back so you can get the full effect of the tentacles.
All right. So this has a counter and vigilance. You're going to lose a life. I'm going to gain a life.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to combat. I have a 4/4 and a 3/3.
I would like to stack block your 4/4.
Okay. Take 3.
Yeah.
And then second main phase, I'm going to exile the Stone Docent from my graveyard, gain 2 life, and surveil 1.
Beautiful.
Boop, boop. Peep this card. Keep it on top. Pass a turn.
Untap. I will play this island. I'm sorry, I need to draw first, and then I will play the island. I will pay... Nope, not going to play the island. I lied.
Okay.
Beep. I'm going to play this forest. And then I will pay 3 mana. Nope, 4 mana. To cast the Stadium Tide Mage.
Wow.
When it enters or attacks, I may draw a card. If I do, I discard a card. We're going to draw. And I will discard an island. This is a 4/4, which I like. And I will pass the turn to you, Bradley.
Okay. Oh, we have to hydrate.
Ooh, we love this. And mine's Kool-Aid colored this time, so hooray. Amazing. Thank you for watering your streamers.
Okay. So that's a 4/4?
It is a 4/4. That's bigger than your 3/3, which is why I stack blocked your 4/4 last turn.
I don't like that you've done this.
Well, you could complain about it and see if that helps.
It probably won't.
Something, your little soda pop. Yeah.
All right. I have drawn my second swamp, so I can play my Conciliator's Duelist. This is a 4/3. When it enters, I draw a card. We each lose 1 life. And then when I repartee, I can flicker something.
Something you control.
No. Exile up to 1 target creature. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
Okay. How big is it? A 4/4?
A 4/3.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Draw. Forest. Combat. 4/4.
Yeah. Does that 4/4 do anything else?
When it enters or attacks, I draw and I discard.
Oh, okay.
I will discard this forest.
I will not block. Take 4.
Sounds great. I'm gonna pay 3 mana. And I would like to cast the Vastland Scavenger. It enters prepared.
Ooh.
Then I would like to pay 5 to mill 7 cards. This is also a 4/4, by the way. Mill 7 cards and put a creature from among them onto the battlefield. Okay. We've got 4/3 or 4. I think the 4/5 is really good here because you have a 4/3 there. And this has vigilance. I think I want this. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, I may draw a card, which means if you want to bounce it, I get to draw. And it gets +2/+0 as long as I've gained life this turn.
Okay.
Okay. That is my turn. You may proceed.
Yeah, I yeah. Prepared, I think, is just so cool.
It's so good.
Yeah, it is. I feel like it's incredibly the mechanic itself is largely intuitive. Like even just like if you are familiar with tabletop gaming and I told you that there are creatures that prepare spells, I feel like you would know what that means.
Yep.
Now, but there are a lot of weird edge casey rules, but it is what it is. So you have a 4/5 and a 4/4 with death touch.
Uh-huh.
Yikes.
You gonna return my creature with that touch to my hand?
No, I don't do that.
You gonna target my creature with my, or I'm sorry, you gonna return it from, bounce it so that it returns to the battlefield?
No. No, I'm not gonna do that. I am gonna play my Stirring Honormancer.
Yeah.
I have 3 creatures, so I'll look at the top 3 cards in my library, put 1 in my hand and the rest in my graveyard.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
That's a 4/5?
4/5.
Beautiful.
I'll get this and put a plane.
All right, Thadrin. Have a good day at work today. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Have a good day.
Bye. All right. I'll play a Shattered Sanctum, which enters untapped because I have 2 or more other lands.
Uh-huh.
I have bad attacks. Pass the turn.
Hee hee. Untap and draw. Okay. I would like, where X is 5, I would like to cast the Terrafractal.
Oh.
When it enters, I gain 2 life. Which means that this is going to get +2/+0 until the end of the turn.
Yeah.
I would like to attack you with this 6/5.
I would like to block it with a 4/5 and a 3/3.
All right, I will kill the 4/5.
Yep.
It is your turn.
And your Terrafractal is a 6/5?
It is a 6/5.
Yikes. Forum of Amity. And we'll play the Imperious Ink Mage. 3/3 with Vigilance. When it enters, I'll surveil 2. Let's put both of these in the graveyard, including a Stone Docent, which I will gain 2 life. I will exile it from my graveyard to gain 2 life and surveil 1.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep that on top. And I will pass the turn.
Beautiful. I'm going to draw. Okay. Combat.
Yep.
Attack with the team.
Oh, the team?
When this attacks, I draw and discard.
Yep.
I will discard Spectacle Summit.
Oh,
Hi, Brothers Jose.
hey.
Hello. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for rating us and sharing your community with us. It's wonderful to see you. Y'all, if you are not already following my friend Jose at the Tropical Nerd, please do that. It is great to see you all. I hope you had a wonderful stream tonight. You were playing Commander, I assume. How did it go? Who were you playing with? Let us know. We are playing some Secrets of Strixhaven tonight. Brad has already won the first game, and I am out for blood. So, but yes, I've attacked with two 4/4s. This one has Death Touch, and a 5 or a 6/5 in the air.
I will block your 4/4 with Death Touch with my 4/3. I will block your other 4/4 with a pair of 3/3s.
Okay.
I will take 6.
I will block the 3/3 on, or I will deal damage first to the 3 on the right there with the gain drain.
Okay.
And you will take 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Second main. I will pay 4 mana to cast Micah, Reader of Ruins.
Hi, Micah.
And I will play a land. It is your turn. Micah's a 4/4.
All right.
Also, I learned the other day that the word mica is like a mineral.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So he is Rockman, who is literally named Rock. Yeah. He does rock, and that's really all he does is rock. Yeah.
Okay.
You have one last night at the draft. Very nice.
I'm going to cast Zombify.
Okay.
I would like to target my Conciliator's Duelist to return it to the battlefield.
Okay.
When it enters, I will draw a card, and we will each lose a life.
Okay.
Ooh. And then I will pay 3, and I will cast Pull from the Grave. And I will return up to 2 target creature cards from my graveyard to my hand and gain 2 life.
That's it.
Beep, beep. I'm going to target Stirring Honormancer and an Inkling Mascot.
Okay.
They're in my hand. Micah's a 4/3?
Micah's a 4/4.
A 4/4. Ugh.
I know.
Pass.
All right. Untap. And draw. Okay. I will pay 5. Pay 5. To cast Embrace the Paradox. I'll draw 3 cards, put a land from my hand on the battlefield tapped. This, I don't have an artifact, so 1, 2, 3. And I will put this on the battlefield tapped. I am then going to pay 2 mana, and I'm going to cast Growth Curve.
Oh, no.
I will put a 1/1 counter on this, and then double the 1/1 counters on it.
Yikes.
I would like to attack you with this, or with this creature, 12 in the air.
Whew. I will take 12.
And it is your turn.
Or it's 13.
Oh, it is 13, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oof. Okay.
And it is your turn.
So, that's cool.
Yep.
Draw. Let's try to find an answer. Play the Honormancer. Look at the top 3 cards of my library. 1, 2, 3. Well, I will put these 2 swamps into my graveyard.
Ooh.
Play a land. Cool. I will play the Inkling Mascot. Boop. And then go to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with 4/3 and a 3/3.
I will block the 4/3 with my 4/4.
Okay, you'll take 3. Pass the turn.
I was really just terrified you were going to just warp it out of existence by targeting something. Okay, drawer. Okay. I will go to combat.
Yep.
Attack for 12 in the air.
I'm so dead.
You're so dead. I love this for me. All right, we're 1 and 1, buddy. 1 and 1.
Doubling the counters on the Pterafractal gets me every time, which is only 2 times. If I had a nickel.
If you had a nickel. All right, I think we are about done with the squid hat, so I'm going to go ahead and take that off and figure out the hair situation here. All right. Let's go dinosaur. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We do have a dinosaur here. Fractal-ish though he may be. Goodness. My heart is pumping after that, and it couldn't be the energy drink that I drank earlier today.
Of course not.
Definitely not.
All right. Back to 20.
Y'all, if any of you weren't here in the beginning of the stream, I need you all to know that this mat is fuzzy. You can't really tell, except when I do this. You can kind of like, you know, it's like those pillows with the sequins or whatever. This rocks. This rocks, and I need you all... I need you all to just know about it. I have the links in chat for where you can find them. Just try them out. You can upload your own art onto a fuzzy one, or you can get one of the Nerd Gear's fuzzy, like existing arts in fuzzy. They have the cat from the K-pop Demon Hunters, or an artistic rendering of the cat from a movie that may or may not be similar to K-pop Demon Hunters. But yeah, I love this. This is so fun, and I love petting my mat. It's wonderful. Try them if you haven't already. It's like weird that rare that you find an innovation in the gaming world. Because I feel like a lot of companies do the same or variations on the same things. I haven't seen fuzzy mats anywhere else, or at least anywhere else that's not like an individual Etsy seller. So yeah. I love that you can get a custom one if you want to as well. It's great. It's great.
It's great. We love it.
Well, is your mat fuzzy? Is he satisfying to pet? I don't know.
Well, this is not going to cut it, chat. Going to 6.
I haven't taken a mulligan yet, so I haven't looked at my hand yet, so we'll see. All right. 5, 6, 7. Have you been having fun with these games? I've been having fun with these games, even though both of our pools were weird and or terrible. Except, I mean, your Force of Will was great, obviously, for value, but like not as far as like cool and bomby limited things. Mm-hmm. So both of us are just doing the best we can with what we got, and I kind of think that I think it's good that we're both in the same boat, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this.
All right. This is probably okay.
Okay.
Probablemente.
Let's
put this on the bottom. All right. Swamp. Pass.
Beautiful. Drawer. Terramorphic Expanse. We're gonna crack this for a mountain and pass the turn.
Hi, Quinn.
Hello, Quinn. It's great to see you. How you doing today? Brad and I are both playing extremely mid-limited decks right now. Mm-hmm. Our pools were weird, but Brad pulled a Force of Will, so we're okay.
Look at this.
And that's foil, too.
Look at this beauty. Ooh.
We're either going to upgrade an art in one of our decks, or we're going to sell it to someone that likes war crimes. Good, you got your rare drafting fix. Yeah, very nice. Love that. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay up very late tonight and play Secrets of Strixhaven on Arena. I'm going to be very real with y'all. So if any of y'all are late night people and are on Arena, you can hit me up on chat because I will probably be there. All right.
I'm just playing Planes of Passing. You got it.
Oh yeah. The Don't Effing Engage song on your album, Quinn, made me laugh so hard. It's the Don't Effing Engage to the tune of Paco Bell's Canon in D. Oh my goodness. So funny. I died. I was like, what are you talking? It's literally it made me laugh a lot. It made me laugh a lot. It was so good. All right. Sorry. Is it my turn?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to tap. I will draw. Quinn, you can put the link for your album in chat if you would like. I would love it if you promoted your work here. I am going to play
Canon and Don't Engage.
It was very funny. I'm going to tap sec this for an island and I will pass the turn.
Wow, look at you go, Terramorphic Expansion.
Yeah, we're just gonna draw gas from here on out, Brad.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play this snooping page. Not to be confused with with this page. It's this page, not this one. This is a 2/3. Its repartee trigger makes it so that it cannot be blocked this turn. And when it deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card and lose a life.
And it's a 2/2?
2/3.
2/3.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I will play a forest and pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'm just going to go to combat.
Yep.
2/3.
I'm going to go ahead and bounce that to your hand.
Hey, what if you didn't? All right. Swamp, snooping page, pass a turn.
Okay. Untap and draw. We're going to play a forest. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to combat.
Yep.
I'm going to attack.
I'm going to respond.
Yep.
Return it to your hand.
Oh my goodness.
We got to time walk you a bunch until I have a blocker here.
What am I even supposed to do?
Cry in a corner and roll over and die. Preferably in that
Snooping
order.
page.
So I get to experience both.
Stone Dosen, you're being very mean to me.
Good. You deserve it. And you know what you did.
I will pass.
Okay. Untap and draw. I will play a land for turn and pass.
I don't like this.
The psychic damage alone is worth it. I had a creature I could have played, and we're just not doing it because we're doing this to Brad instead.
I don't like it. I'm going to combat.
Okay.
I got 2 creatures.
Okay. You only get to... Oh, no. That's a repartee for unblockable. I'm going to pay 3. And we're going to run behind your 3/1.
The Stone Docents just can't catch a break with this run behind.
Only because I know you don't want to draw that again.
I'm going to put it on the bottom.
Yeah, I know you don't want to draw it again. So this is just goodbye forever. And I'm going to take 2. You get to draw 1.
Yeah, draw a card and lose.
You did try for
life.
so many turns to do that. So I feel like maybe now is a good time to let you.
I tried so hard and got so far.
And then it just didn't even matter, did it?
All right. I'm going to pay 5 mana. 2 of it for a Scolding Administrator. 2/2 with Menace. Repartee trigger for a +1/+1 counter. And when it dies, I can move its counters to another creature. And then the other 3 is for the Grave Researcher.
Okay.
Upkeep, surveil 1. Then if there's 3 creature cards in my graveyard, it becomes prepared, and it prepares reanimate. Pass.
Draw. Okay. I will play a land. Menace, you say?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to pay 4 for the Stadium Tidal Mage. Enters or attacks, I draw and then discard. I will discard this forest. I will pay 2 mana to cast Noxious Newt. I will pass the turn.
Turned you into a newt.
Yep.
Okay. My magic cards. Untap. Draw.
I love when you make that sound. It's a good sound. Brings me joy.
Okay. I think the plan is cast dig site inventory.
Okay.
Put a +1/+1 counter on target scolding administrator.
Uh-huh.
It gains vigilance until end of turn. Its repartee trigger will put another 1/1 counter on it.
Beautiful. So it's a 4/4.
It's a 4/4, and then this can't be blocked this turn.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna go to combat.
Uh-huh.
I got a 4/4 with menace and vigilance, and a 2/3 that cannot be blocked.
Back blocking the 4/4.
Yep.
Which one would you like to kill?
I want to get rid of your Newt, I guess.
I figured you might. That was so good. And then the 2/2, huh? Or the
Yeah, you'll take 2, and then when this dies, I'll move its counters over. Also, I will lose a life and draw a card.
Okay.
How
many cards do you have?
3.
Okay.
I am gonna play. You know what?
What?
You thought you got me. I'm gonna zombify my scolding administrator. Haha. Pass turn.
All right.
Also, I forgot to surveil one.
I'll
I'm
do
gonna
that.
put an object on top of my library, so I don't forget to do that again.
Okay. Boop. All right. See you later, Duke. It was good to see you in chat.
Bye bye.
All right. I'm gonna draw for turn.
Thanks for bonding over Stone Docent with me.
Okay. I am gonna go to combat.
Yep.
I'd like to attack you with this 4/4. I will draw and then discard.
All right.
I will discard Spectacle Summon.
No blocks. Take
Beautiful.
4.
Then I will pass the turn to you, and I have effects at your upkeep.
You have effects at my upkeep. All right. Untap. We got the upkeep.
Yep. 6 mana for homesickness. We're going to tap down your mentor and your we're gonna tap down your mentor and your 4/4. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Boop. And they're
they are
stunned.
stunned. And I draw 2 cards.
Barf. I don't even get repartee triggers for that.
You sure don't.
I'm gonna surveil one.
Homesickness? Yeah, homesickness is fun.
Bin.
And limited.
Draw for turn. Ooh. Combat.
Yep.
Attack for 3.
I'll take 3.
Nope, I don't lose life for that.
Uh-uh.
That's not how combat works, Bradley. 4 mana for a cheerful osteomancer. Enters prepared. And it has prepared Raise Dead.
It's a 4/6?
A 4/2.
4/2.
And Melancholic Poet. Repartees for you lose a life, I gain a life. It's a 2/2. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Okay. Combat.
Yep.
4/4.
4/4. No blocks. Take 4.
Okay. Second main. I'm gonna pay 4 mana to cast Tam.
Hey, Tam.
She's prepared. I have 2 mana to cast the Goblin Glassright. He is prepared. Pass the turn.
Tam gets prepared on landfall, right?
Yeah, Tam is not prepared. You're right. I will pass the turn to you.
All right. Stun counters come off here. Okay. Then surveil 1 on the upkeep. That can go in the bin. Draw for turn.
So you have 2 creatures in your yard now?
2 creatures in the yard. All right. So how big are your untapped creatures?
4/3 and 2/2.
4/3 and 2/2.
I love that your attacks are bad, unless you play an instant or a sorcery.
Pay 3 for the Imperious Ink Mage. 3/3 vigilance. I'll surveil 2 when it enters.
See if you can reanimate something, eh?
Planes in the graveyard. That card on the top.
Okay. We do have an ad that is about to start, friends. I am going to send us to the secret podcast for 90 seconds. We will see you all imminently. And if you are subscribed, yeah, we'll just kind of hang out for a little bit. Secret podcast. Secret podcast. Through the ad break. Secret podcast. All right.
I'm going to cast Raise Dead.
Beautiful.
I'm going to get my lecturing Scorn Mage to my hand, and then I'm going to cast the lecturing Scorn Mage. This has a repartee trigger for a +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
These two just entered this turn. I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
Attack with a 4/2.
I will block with my 2/2.
Okay. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. Combat.
Yep.
I have a 4/4 and a 4/3 coming at you.
I will.
When this attacks, I'm sorry, I get to do
yeah.
draw discard. I will draw, and I will discard. I will discard the Vastland Scavenger.
Oh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I will block Tam as a 4/3.
Uh-huh.
I'll block Tam. And I should probably actually also block the 4/4 because my life total is getting low.
That's what I like to hear.
It's getting low, chat. I will block the 4/4 with a 1/1.
Okay. You're blocking Tam?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get those out of here. Second main. I will pay 4 mana to recast Tam.
Oh my gosh. Another one.
And I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap. My other two creatures are back in action, baby.
Uh-huh.
Surveil 1. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I had to do something to put some cover, some pressure on you. Hi, Bobby. Good to see you.
Hey.
Thank you. And I'm glad you figured out the Prime sub thing. I'm glad you figured it out. Thank you so much for that earlier, by the way. That was very nice of you.
All right. Reanimate is prepared. You cannot blocks my Menacer or my Snooping Page. I'm gonna
can block your Snooping Page, just not.
I'm gonna flashback dig site inventory.
Yeah. It's weird because like with the Prime subs, you have to like remember to like re-up it every month because it's not, you can't set it to automatically do it. But yeah, it's a great way to support your streamer friends for free if you already pay for Prime. It's awesome. Well, as awesome as giving money to a billionaire oligarch can be, but at least you can redirect some of that money to your streamer friends.
All right, so dig site inventory. I'm targeting Scolding Administrator to put a +1/+1 counter on it and give Vigilance until end of turn.
Yeah.
It's a repartee trigger. We'll give it another counter. This one says this one can't be blocked, and you lose a life and I gain a life.
Okay. Bobby, you are too sweet. Thank you so much.
And then I will attack you with these two creatures.
Yeah.
For 8.
I can't block them.
And I will gain a life and draw a card. Or sorry, I will lose a life and draw a card.
And you have 1 card in your hand? Or 2 cards in your hand?
3 cards in my hand.
I feel like that's just... Ugh.
And
what are you reanimating?
I feel like...
Are you going to reanimate?
I feel like I probably should. I just kind of gotta decide how dangerous I'm feeling.
Let's get dangerous.
I could be feeling a little dangerous.
Huh?
Let's reanimate. Now I'm gonna reanimate the Ink Mage. I'll lose 3 and then surveil 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
All right. See you later, Bobby. Have a great night.
Put those back as such. And pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Drawer. Okay. We will pay 1 or play land. We're going to prepare Tam. And then we are going to pay 5 to cast the Tenured Concoctor. Then you know what? I am... Gosh, I have 4 life. You have a menacing creature over there. So I've got to play this. And I can't attack. I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Wait, no. Surveil 1, but this I already knew this was on top, so keeping that. Not preparing reanimate. So you have 4 creatures.
Dropping Darkwing Duck recipes. Yep, I know.
1,
Hi,
2,
Geistro. Good to see you.
3, 4.
Let's
You
get dangerous.
2. What would that leave me with? Because you could kill this and this. Like you could hold on. So the goblin on the right is a 2/2.
Correct.
So 2/2 and 4/3 would kill this. We'd bounce here. 4/4. Oh, I don't know. I think I just attack you with everything.
Yeah. I was hoping you wouldn't calculate that.
For some reason, I had it in my mind that I was only getting through with 1 creature, but I think I just did
the
menace wrong.
The menace is bad. I was looking at chat and I was like, I am dead. And he swings out. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make it hurt. I'm gonna block your 2/2 with my 2/2. I'm gonna block your 3/3 or your 4/4 with my 4/5. I will block your 3/3 with my 4/4. And I will block your 3/3. Carlo is raiding us.
Hey,
Hi, Carlo. It's
Carlo.
good to see you. It is wonderful to see you. Hey, Raiders. I am Stephanie, and that is Brad. Let me see here. We'll give you a little shout out here. Y'all, thank you so much for rating us. And Carlo, thank you for sharing your community with us. Carlo, I am about to die to Brad here, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be so good. Yeah, y'all, we are Steel City MTG. I am Stephanie, and that's Brad. We play limited here. We're big believers in the idea that you have more fun opening your booster packs if you play games with them. And yeah, that's what we do here. So we're doing some 1v1 sealed tonight. We cracked packs, built decks, and played a best of 3 match, or are playing a best of 3 match on camera for you all. And we stream on Sunday nights and Tuesday nights. So this coming Sunday, we are not playing Secrets of Strixhaven, even though we have had a ton of fun with it. This coming Sunday, so this might, if you want to like press the little follow button, because we're going to be playing some Lord of the Rings on Sunday. Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth 1v1 sealed. So we're going to be cracking some packs, hopefully opening a 1 ring. That would be like super cool, right? But yeah, some 1v1 sealed with this. This is a really fun limited set. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. So definitely come check us out on Sunday. We would love to have you. Yeah. Carla, how was your stream tonight? I would love to hear about it. Were you doing some standard brews? Yeah. And Brad, I am so dead. I am so
We did
dead
it.
to you. So I'm going to block all the things that I can block, kill all your creatures, but I'm going to take exactly 4 from the menacing creature. And then be super dead. Super dead. You were drafting to start to not great results, and you ended with some standard. Okay, all right. Now, has this set done anything to your standard decks? Like, what are you playing from this set in your standard builds? Very interested to know. Yeah, so chat tonight, Brad and I, so you want to show, actually, so we opened kind of weird things for limited. But Brad opened, you got to buckle up. Everybody in chat, buckle up.
Here we go.
Put your
Drum
seatbelts
roll,
on.
please.
Put your seatbelts on. And we opened this.
Ta-da!
Wow, yeah. So that makes up for the rest of our pool being absolute garbage tonight. So it was real feast or famine, heavy on the feast side over on Brad's side of things. Yeah, so that's kind of fun, right? Yeah, so you had a Sultai control deck at the end with Professor Delian Fell. Okay, that's cool. That is very cool. Delian Fell, I feel like, is just so valuable. Like, just lands 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Like, I'm just zeroing the whole day long. So yeah. Pappy Slappy 83, thank you so much for the follow. It is wonderful to see you. Nice to meet you. I'm Stephanie. You all kind of caught us at the end here, but yeah, like I said, on Sunday we're going to be playing some Lord of the Rings here, and it's going to be a great time. Brad, how about you tell us about what kind of deck you built and what you felt good about, what you maybe would have done differently. I don't know. Tell us things, and then I'm going to find someone for us to raid.
Yeah, so like we talked about at the beginning of the stream, like this was sort of a weird Silver Quill deck because I had like a pretty good representation of repartee creatures. Like I had 3 Inkling mascots. I had a couple good like I had the rare Conciliator's Duelist. So like pretty solid on like in terms of creatures that could repartee, but like as far as spells that would actually trigger repartee, it was really just 2 copies of Dig Site Inventory, 2 copies of Wander Off, and a Johnny's Response. So like not a lot. I had some prepared creatures that didn't have spells that targeted creatures. I had a lot, but I did have a lot of recursion. So rather than my strategy of play a repartee creature or 2 and then start triggering it turn after turn, I kind of would try to build up a collection of creatures and then have one turn where I'm just like, target that thing, target that thing, target that thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, it worked out okay.
Yeah.
I won, which was nice.
Yeah. I need to tell you, first of all, you need to give people what they want.
Oh yes, let me give people what they want.
Yes. Geistro, do we prefer pre-releases with seeded packs or without? I'm so glad you asked that question. I hate seeded packs. No, I don't hate them. But I much prefer to play with just 6 normal packs, and it's because I like being in control of my own destiny a little bit more, or feeling like I am. Because I feel like in the arena early access event that we got to play in on Wednesday of last week before the set actually released, it was like a thing that they do for streamers. They had 2 seeded packs in each one, and so it really pigeonholed you. So like you couldn't really flex it all beyond beyond the school that you chose. And that's because you only had 4 other packs to pull fixing from. Right? And so because your 2 seeded packs each gave you a 2 mana land to play the chosen guild. But if you needed to splash, your odds of getting a land to help you splash was like not great. And so 2 seeded packs is rough. In pre-release kits, you only got 1 seeded pack, and that's usually how they do it. So you're a little bit less pigeonholed, but you do still lose like a pack of flexibility, basically. And so I think this set is really actually has some good fixing at common, and has some nice creatures in green to let you fix things, has some treasures in red. So it really is super easy to play 3 colors. And I think the 3 color archetypes actually even though they're not official archetypes, I think they actually play really well and make a lot of sense. But you don't have to. You can play this. The 2 color things are still strong, but I like having that option. And not having that option or having less of that option in pre-release is a little more difficult. And so It's nice because if you're really passionate about one of the schools for one reason or another, you get to open the cool dragon or you get to open the cool uncommons that you want to open. Great. Okay, fine. And then it kind of gives you a little bit of a boost in whatever direction you want to go. But I definitely prefer what we do here is just six packs. It feels back either way. Either you build a great deck in your seeded colors and feel like the deck built itself, or you have to go outside your colors and it feels like you're behind. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the seeded packs just for pre-release. Like it's fun to do like 1 or 2 events with the seeded packs just so you can like really get like especially since they generally do them just for sets that have like factions. Like it's fun if you like have a faction, you want to make sure that you try and see how it plays. But like in general, like I definitely like playing with normal packs and having to puzzle out what the best deck is going to be rather than knowing going in what I'm probably playing. But as a treat, as an occasional treat, I think it's fun.
Yeah. So as far as my deck goes tonight, I think I suffered from, my power capped out at 4. Like, I mean, aside from the Terrafractal, 4-5, 4-3, 4-4, 4-2, 4-3. So like you land that 4-5, I can do nothing about it, right? And I didn't really have a lot of combat tricks in my pool. I had the Ancestral Anger or whatever that does cool things if you have lots of Ancestral Angers in your graveyard, and like that was the only combat trick that I had. And so I really just had to like rely on my army of 4-4s or 4-3s or 4-2s or whatever to get me there. Hello, Summer. It is wonderful to see you. Hi, hello. So yeah, I didn't love that. I had some good removal. I didn't see Procrastinate the whole game. Bouncing your guy 2 turns in a row that last game, I just needed you to not be drawing cards. And so like that felt bad to have to do, but I didn't have early drops in my hand, but I had good mana. So I had to just kind of do that until I could land my 5-drop, right? So, Homesickness really helped in a lot of the situations that I played it, but didn't quite get me there. But yeah, I just think all of these creatures have 4 power. And so like that's where I topped out at in my deck.
Yeah,
and like
hard.
I just didn't have the big beefy creatures that these colors want to win. And my other colors weren't better. My black and white didn't have anything even remotely bigger or as big as these things. And so I just really suffered from lack of top end. I think if I had, because I had a lot of mana on the battlefield, I think if I had pulled some good top ends, I would have felt better about it. But yeah, I didn't see the removal that I needed, or the right removal that I needed when I needed it. And yeah. 4 power creatures just aren't good enough to get there, as it turns out. Although the Tackle Artist was nice when I got him nice and big, and so was the Terrafractal. You went 2-2 in your first ever pre-release paper match. Oh, that's right. Your first pre-release is this weekend. Would have went 3-1 if you didn't flub. There's no excuse. You were in Silver Quill. 2-2 is awesome for your first pre-release.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's so good. And I mean, like, it really is just so. It's like, it's about how much fun you have in pre-release. Nobody's being sweaty at pre-release, or at least I hope people aren't being sweaty at pre-release. Yeah. So I hope you had fun, and I hope that like maybe takes. I know you were feeling like a little bit of like, oh, I'm a little nervous because it's my first one, but like I hope that kind of takes some of the pressure off of you for the future, for sure. But like pre-release is probably one of my favorite like ways to play Magic. I love Draft too, and I you know of course I love Commander and things like that. But pre-release is like amazing. We over pre-released this weekend. We did so many pre-release events because this set is just so good. You kept forgetting to tap lands. Oh no, because Arena taps them for you. Oh my gosh, Summer, that's so funny. Yeah. I mean, that's muscle memory thing you'll pick up as you go, I'm sure. Y'all, this has been our show. If you had fun, and I hope you did, I hope you consider giving us a follow. Again, on Sunday we are playing 1v1 sealed with Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle Earth. This is going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern. So if you want some late night paper magic, come and hang out with us on Sunday night. It's going to be so fun. Yeah, and we are going to send this raid over to Usagi Kaide, who is one of my very favorite humans in this whole entire universe. And they're playing Commander tonight. Doing some doing some Commander, and their Commander games are always really fun. So definitely give Usagi Kaide a follow if you haven't already. Let me actually do that really quickly. Please press that little heart button before you head over there. Yeah, let me see here. All right, we will send you all over there now. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you for your time and attention. I am deeply sorry, team staff. We are going to get Brad on Sunday with this Tales of Middle-earth thing. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. He's on a 3-game streak, and we just can't let him. We can't let him keep doing that. So have a wonderful night, everybody. It was great to see you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.